congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us, how are you feeling?
Good, yeah. I feel like I've been in a fight. Yeah, it's a funny one. It's a hard. I don't know if it's all fully sunk in yet. It's gonna take a few days maybe of what that was, what it means, everything else. So yeah, just riding the wave of it at the moment.
Have you managed to get any sleep or not much?
A little bit. The babe was keeping me up a bit last night, so that's kind of a quick humbler, brings you down to earth very quickly. So, but yeah, I wouldn't have it anyway.
And have you managed to watch any of the fight back?
Not anything large really. Little clips that have been online and things, seen little bits here and there, but even then, not too much really. By the time I got back to the room, I was just wanted to lay down and just play with the babe for a bit. So yeah, I hadn't played around with my phone too much yet.
Let's chat about the fight then, because a huge opponent in Joe Parker. We all know about his credentials and the class that he has. What were you expecting, and what did you make of the fight as it played out?
Yeah, look, huge opponent, huge heart from Joe. Credit to him for taking the fight. It was a risky fight, one he didn't necessarily have to take, but proves how much of a fighter, a warrior he is. And yeah, look, he was very problematic in moments. That the flow had ebbs and flows. It was back and forth. He had good moments. I had good moments. There were ups and downs to it all, but at this end of the division, it's always going to be like that. It's never going to be plain sailing. It's never just going to entirely go your way. So, yeah, there were some hurdles, some things to overcome, some things he was doing that we had to figure out and kind of work with a bit differently. So, yeah, all a learning experience, but very good in the end. And
give us your thoughts on the stoppage.
Yeah, look, I think it was right. If not, maybe it could have come a little bit earlier. We saw it happen already once over in the second round, where I was just shipping punches off on him, and there was a long time waiting for the ref to step in. And then again in the 10th as well, similar scenario, and then the 11th. So I think kind of third time of asking, the ref kind of felt like, all right, I can't let this happen again. Gonna have to step in and do his job.
And tell us a bit about what goes through your head, Fabio, because we've seen it before. No one can count you out. What's the mentality?
I guess the mentality is, look, if I'm still in the ring, if my feet are still on the ground, I've still got some breath in my lungs, I'm still in the fight. I don't care whether it's the first round, 12th round, whichever else. That clock, counting of rounds, whatever you want, it doesn't mean much to me. The fight lasts for as long as it lasts, and if I'm in there, I'm still working to get the win.
Where does that come from? Because, I mean, someone like Parker, we know what a skilled boxer he is, but there's just something in you, isn't there?
Yeah.
What a fighter you are.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, just resilience, kind of. I don't want to lose. I refuse. And if I am ever going to lose, it's going to be well earned by whoever manages to do that. It's not going to be a simple task for anyone. I don't care who they are.
And where does this rank for you in terms of what you've achieved so far?
I guess achievement-wise, it's definitely at the top. Yeah, there's so far in my career, there's no bigger achievement. There hasn't been a bigger opponent, and obviously with everything that following this, what comes after, this is my biggest career achievement to date.
I wonder how much longer people can think of you as an underdog, because it seems these fights people underestimate you, right? And once again, proving that you can not just mix it with the best, but beat some of the best names in the division. Yeah,
I don't know if that tag will ever kind of leave me. Between that, being the underdog, or with the next fight always being the fight the step too far. Obviously the white collar thing as well. All those things are kind of, I don't really think I'm ever going to shake those off, but that's fine. I wear them more as as a badge of honour as opposed to something negative.
Automatically the conversation then jumps to what's next. Usyk's name mentioned immediately afterwards. Can you chat to us about what your hopes are for the future now?
Yeah, look, very simple. I hope he's a man of his word and it comes off and we get the fight. I know it was mandated by the WBO, and I know him or his team at least came out not too long ago to say, look, they were keeping an eye on the fight and they were happy to take on the winner. So yeah, I believe him to be a man of his word as well. So yeah, 2026, hopefully we'll see Usyk.
I mean, that would be huge. How do you feel about taking on Usyk? We all know how talented he is, but I know you'll also back yourself and your ability.
Yeah, look, it can't be understated how good he is as a boxer and how much of a talent he is, but ultimately I have self-belief. I don't care who he is. at the bare bones of it, he's just a man across the ring with two arms, the same as me. So any man that steps in that ring with me, I can defeat.
Chris Lloyd mentioned on commentary last night, Portman Road. I mean, how good would that be? Would you like to see this fight in Ipswich, or you're just happy to fight Usyk wherever it is?
Yeah, look, if we could get it in Ipswich, that'd be fantastic. To see Oleksandr Usyk wandering around Ipswich would be quite a funny sight, I think. But yeah, I don't know if that's the one that's going to come off. But look, if he wants it there, then don't worry, we'll welcome him with open arms.
And so now, just for you, time for a bit of a break. I know you've got a new baby. Family time, holiday time, is it?
Yeah, just downtime, dad mode, little holiday in there somewhere as well. So yeah, just chill out for a bit, prep, get ready for the new year. It's going to be a big one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.